Hello everyone. Today Harry and I are going to talk about the blockchain industry. Okay, so the last time changed the world is the invention of the internet. Because can you imagine ever living without Google or Facebook or Instagram? It's really impossible, right? Well, this time the world may change a lot because the invention of blockchain. Um, Blockchain become more and more popular in the last decade because they have so many sectors that you can imagine. For example, finance, um, healthcare, in our industry. So we're going to discuss after that. Okay. So I have a question. What is blockchain? Blockchain is created as a block where this block has so many digital information, and these blocks are connected to each other by using a function called hash function, and it can link with the previous blocks. So this is a little bit complicated. If you want to know more, we can chat. So it is really difficult to modify, to change the data, because if you change one data, this one will change and this one will change. So it is really hard to change. Yeah, and everyone has okay. Blockchain is a distributed ledger, and ledger means like accounting. You have accounting ledger. You write what I spend and how I spend, like on the book. That is ledger, right? Okay. So everyone has a ledger on the blockchain system. So one computer is a ledger. One computer is a node. So everyone has a ledger. So you can't. It is really hard to change, because if you want to change, it is really impossible to change every computer's data, right? So it is immutability and decentralization and transparency. Okay, so this is the brief introduction about blockchain. Okay, so this is how blockchain works, and I take Bitcoin for example. So this is your computer, and then when you want to do some transaction, when you want to do some deals, a block will be created, and then the block is sent to every node. Node means computers, a ledger, and then node will be validate the transitions, and the node will receive a word for proof of work. The proof of work means they help us to validate the blocks, and the reward typically is cryptocurrency or Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the block will be added to existing blockchain, and then form network, and then come to another computer. So this is basically how it works. Okay. And okay, I have a question. What is DeFi? Do someone know what is DeFi? Okay.
Yeah, DeFi is the decentralization, and just like if you are a bank,
yeah,
and the customer will not use the bank anymore, and you can just buy the purchase from others.
Yeah, D is decentralized. Fi is finance, so decentralized finance. Like traditionally, new market. Traditional centralized is like if Jonathan wants to transfer money to Eunice, there's an intermediate like central bank, like a lot of online platforms, so they will get a lot of fee from you guys. But in blockchain system, if Jonathan wants to give Eunice some 1 Bitcoin, for example, you just give it directly without any intermediate, and you just use a skill called smart contract. Okay, so it's like peer-to-peer, end-to-end. So it doesn't have any centralized institution. Okay. And I'm going to talk about the top application of blockchain in the real world. First is the death and health certificate. There's like, according to the research, that 1/3 of the people in the world don't have the birth and death certificate, especially in the poorer country. So blockchain can solve this kind of problems by creating a secure repository of birth and death certificate that can verify and can only be accessed by authority people. Okay. And next is copyright and royalty. You might think that it's don't have any links between art industry and blockchain, but in the music or the art industry, there's a lot of copy. There's a lot of because the credit didn't give it to the original artist, so it's not being respected. So blockchain can solve these problems by the detailed ledger, because ledger have a lot of information, right? So you can't change it. So it will help this environment to become more and more creative, and more the artists will be respected for their works. And what is non-NFT? For example, NFT. This is a little bit small, so I can write it here. I'm so busy. Non-fungible. How to spell fungible? F-U-N-G-I-B-L-E. Non-fungible token. What is fungible means, like, if you have $100 NT and I have $100 NT, we have the same value. Your NT dollars can replace mine, and you have one Bitcoin, I have one Bitcoin. It is fungible, so we can change. But NFT means this feature is this feature. This is unique. So, which means there's no two NFTs in the world. Okay? Yeah. Like, this is a crypto kitty, and it costs a lot of money, but I forgot how much is it. And I think most of people know Stephen Curry buy an NFT to be his Twitter portfolio pictures, and he spent him about 55 Ethereum, and it's like 180,000 US dollars to buy these pictures to be the portfolio photo. It's crazy, right? Yeah.
What?
Yeah. The rich people always buy the thing that looks so much. Okay. And now next application.
That's ridiculous.
It's actually 180.
Limit our imagination. Limit our imagination.
Yeah. And next application is asset management and cross-border payment. This plays in the traditional finance. This plays a really important part, and as well as in the blockchain system. So, in the centralized finance, some cross-border payment can be really expensive, right? If you want to transfer the money from different countries. But in blockchain, it doesn't matter where you are and where your recipients are. It just end-to-end, peer-to-peer. So it is really convenient. Like, if you have a computer, you have internet, and you can do the transactions. Okay. Okay, so Henry will talk more about the jobs related to the blockchain. Can you?
Okay, if you go to 104 to search about blockchain, you will find most of the job is about engineer. But I find a job that is blockchain product manager that of Cassie United Bank. The department of this job is Cassie United Bank DDT department. DDT, it means Digital Data and Technology. And this department is started from 2016, target to the Cassie United Bank to transform to the latest technology and backed by a digital data and technology. And here you can try ideas that were difficult for original company to implement and speed up invention and optimize communication efficiency through unlimited methods by Xu Jianyao, the SVP of the DDT. As you know, this job is a product manager. Therefore, the responsibility is including managing product and organize resource and research of blockchain use, assist project design, planning, development, analyze market trend, competitive product, user demand, regulations. And if you want to apply for this position, first you need a university or above a degree, and your department need to be information and engineering and information management related. But that's not only need. If you want to get this job, you have to have presentation skills, experience in analysis, experience in business model development, experience in blockchain use cases, familiar with the law and compliance about blockchain, and familiar with financial industry. So why the Cassie United Bank want so much thing about this position? They want a Superman or something? And let me provide two of examples that the Cassie United Bank is used for the blockchain. First example is the blockchain financial platform of Internet of Electronic Vehicle. They cooperate with a blockchain startup and a electronic vehicle charging station. By uploading the driving data through the blockchain, they can provide the most suitable product to the customer, such as loan, insurance, and other personalized products. A second example is global trade sharing blockchain. With Yangming Marine Transport and Evergreen Marine Corporation and other 7 banks join this platform, which aims to stem up from fund through blockchain, which can provide real business from doing a financing fund for the same transaction across the banks, and minimize the risks arising from the information inquiry among financial institutions. Cassie United Bank General Manager Li Wei-chong said, Cassie United Bank will continue to promote peer and cross-industry cooperation, expand the acquisition of data sources, use digital service to speed up data sharing, and improve the operational efficiency and risk control capability of financial institutions. Blockchain have so many applications, and we are firmly believe that it will affect our daily life in near future, and there will be more and more jobs related to a blockchain.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.